And I'm Dudley.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
Only took us 3 times to get that right.
The entire time we've ever done this show, we've only restarted a couple of times.
Yeah.
And only when we did do those, it was only once. This time we had to restart twice because Daniel can't remember the name of our show.
I'm struggling. There's a lot of muscle memory going on here. There's a lot of things about this show that I just crank
autopilot,
out.
right?
I autopilot through because we've been doing it for 4 years.
Yeah.
And it's very difficult for me to break that mold and reshape it a little bit.
Yeah. All we have to do is change two words, Daniel.
Yeah, I guess we should have changed it to something completely different. It would have made it easier.
A little, yeah, maybe. But then we'd have to change the logo. And
yeah,
change,
I know.
That's just, we don't want to do that.
Yeah.
We like our logo. We want to keep the same one.
Bear with me. I've been getting a tickle on my throat from my allergies, so I'm hoping I don't start coughing in the middle of the show. But
that would be
so,
terrible.
Yeah,
the quality of our show will go down.
Yes, it will. It will be affected. I'm trying to keep it at bay. Drink some aqua to keep things lubricated.
Yeah.
So that I am comfortable. How have you been?
I'm okay. I'm a little.
You're I would say injured.
Yeah, that's an accurate.
Wounded. Would you say wounded?
I don't know. Wounded seems a little much.
It wasn't battle.
It wasn't a battle, so I wouldn't say wound. I have a wound. I don't know if I would use it described that way. I'm sore. I'm worn.
You have some scrapes.
Yes. So our parents.
Yes.
Are former chicken farmers.
Farmer chicken farmers.
Former chicken farmers.
Uh-huh.
That's a tongue twister.
Chicken farmer John.
Uh-huh. And well, they have some old chicken houses, and I'm working I'm taking Fridays off this summer to help our dad tear one of them down, and it's going well.
Except the part where you hurt yourself.
Well, and I'm getting there. We worked 2 days, and we was originally only going to work 1 day, and then our buddy Trey.
Oh, so you overdid it.
No. It's Trey's fault. 'Cause we weren't going to work Saturday. I worked on Friday morning. We worked till it got hot, and then we quit.
Yeah.
And we knocked one of the buildings down.
Yes.
Literally.
Yeah.
Because we were originally going to work on the roof, and the roof was too unstable, so we brought the roof down to ground level.
Yeah.
And which was pretty fun. But the next day, we weren't going to work, but then our friend Trey had offered to help.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Hey, y'all working on Saturday?" And I was like, "Well, we weren't going to, but if you're going to help, I guess we will."
Yeah.
And started out with we're basically just removing tin from the roof, from this unstable roof that was unstable, and then we collapsed it, and now it's even more unstable.
Yeah.
But it's only 2 feet off the ground.
Yeah.
As opposed to 8 to 10.
Yeah.
And first Trey pushed his foot through.
Yeah.
No injury.
So you thought, I want to be like Trey.
Fine. He's fine. He didn't get hurt.
So you were emulating Trey, is that it?
No.
So you need to learn not to be the lemming, Dudley.
No. What happened? Well, he stepped on insulation, which has no support whatsoever. So it was a little different.
So
I stepped on tin.
Yeah.
It was solid tin with nothing under it. And I knew that I had thought, this is a weak spot. I don't need to step on this.
Yeah.
And then I turned around to move another piece of tin. I took a step back and then went through the roof.
Yeah.
And
so you've gone through the roof. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
I broke the tin ceiling.
Well, there's a floor for you.
Yeah, tin floor. I broke the tin floor.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I really my memory of it is just. All of a sudden, I took a step back. So it gave you amnesia? No, it happened so fast. It's like a split second. I was standing. The next second,
so you were in shock.
Probably. I was sitting, and I felt the motion, but I don't have any. It's like I guess
it happened so quickly.
It happened so quickly. My memory just blanked it out, and I was sitting on the ground, and I was like, okay. my legs were kind of split between the tin that I was standing on, and I was sitting on the ground underneath it. And as far as everyone else saw, was I was there and then I wasn't. And I was like, okay, and I hollered out I was fine. I said, I'm okay. And I stood up. I had a scrape on my side that's pretty good. A bruise.
And by good, you mean bad.
I don't know how to describe it. It scraped the skin pretty good, but it did not break the skin. So I wasn't bleeding or anything.
Yeah.
I have a bruise on my back and a scrape on my side that looks like a little arrow.
Yeah. The one on your side looks like a bird.
That's what you say. I don't see it.
It's like tail, wings, beak.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't really see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I went. That was early in the day. That was really early, and so I got some water. We washed everything off, and then I went back to work, and we worked for the next 4 hours.
Yeah,
and we made a lot of progress. And then I was fine. I felt fine. I didn't hurt or anything
until the adrenaline rush wore off.
Well, I don't think it was that either. 4 hours later, I was fine. I was a little sore, but I'm okay. And then we stopped for lunch. And the longer I sat there, the more it started burning. I wasn't moving and distracted anymore. I noticed it. And then this morning, I had some pain meds left over from when I had my wisdom teeth out. So I
don't think that's what those are for.
Well, that's what they were used for.
Those were prescribed for a very specific incident, Dudley.
Yes.
You should not use it for something else.
Well, then they shouldn't have given me so many of them. They gave me a lot of them. I think they gave me 30 pills.
Wow.
That's something
How
ridiculous.
How much pain did they think you were going to be in?
And it really wasn't bad, so that's why.
Yeah, I was the same way. When I got my wisdom teeth pulled, not surgically removed, pulled, no pain pills, nothing. They sent me home, and I was like, okay, and I was sore, but I was fine.
They gave me 2 sets of pain pills. One is like a strong ibuprofen. They gave me a bunch of those, and then the other one was the Tylenol. I don't know how to say it. The
acetaminophen.
Yeah, that's not it.
Acetaminophen.
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 I got it. A cinnamon.
Acetaminophen. It's a cinnamon roll.
It also has codeine in it. So it's that level of Tylenol, so it's the good stuff. But they didn't give me that many of those. But those were for, they told me, I was like, I'll take this one and these together, and it'll work pretty good if you're in a lot of pain. And I was sore, and I would take some.
Was your doctor in an alleyway?
No. He was just
take these together if you want a real good time.
He was just a very generous man. And very good at his job, as far as I could tell. But anyway, as far as my memory goes...
I don't remember his name nor his face.
I actually don't remember his name, and I only saw his face twice. So...
after you had your surgery, I'm the one who brought you outside.
Yeah, and I remember...
I went and brought the car around, and the nurse or doctor or whoever it was brought you out.
The nurse,
The nurse brought you out and put you in the car with me. Apparently, you didn't remember her at all.
I don't remember it. My memory is you walking me out and getting into the car. Now, I have no memory of waiting for the car. I have no memory of you leaving me.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot. It was I went into the room. You were like, oh, hey. And she told you some stuff you did not comprehend.
No.
I said, okay, I got it. And then I said, okay. She's like, you want to bring the car around? I was like, yeah, I'll go get the car. So I walked around, out the building, walked around, got the car, backed it out of the parking lot, and as I'm backing out, you were being walked out, and I met you at the end of the
My memory is waking up, seeing you, walking down the hall with you.
Nope, didn't happen.
Getting in the car.
That you did do, but I was already in the car.
And then sitting in Walmart parking lot while you went and got prescription.
Yeah, we went and got your prescription. Which is probably the one you're talking about right now.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely is. But anyway, so I took 2 of those. I took one earlier, and then I took the codeine one when I went to bed, because I was like, I'm not going to lose sleep over this.
Yeah.
And I slept okay, and then slept in this morning, and I woke up, I'm pretty stiff and sore.
Yeah.
And partly from doing manual labor.
A lot of people wake up stiff.
And, well, That's not what I'm talking about specifically. Mostly because I'm talking about my shoulder. My shoulder
yesterday
still
you
hurts.
just seemed really sleepy.
I was tired. I was so tired yesterday. I just wanted to go to sleep.
Uh-huh.
I just yeah. I've been very sore today. Very just been like I just want to not do anything.
Yeah.
Like I had plans to do a few things around the house today.
Yeah.
Not done it.
Not done any of it?
At all.
Mm-hmm.
No. So
you are not useful for society?
That's accurate, yeah.
So maybe we should remove you from society. If
no.
you do not contribute to society, you do not deserve to live in society.
I'm still contributing. To a small degree.
A small, slower degree.
Mm-hmm. But in my pain, I still managed to play a game.
Yes.
That came out last week.
Yeah.
I picked it up on Friday.
Yeah.
Before I hurt myself.
Uh-huh.
The Last of Us 2.
Oh, wait, let me ask you a question.
Oh,
Okay, of us.
yes.
How much is left?
Okay. I don't know.
Would you say there is not much?
I mean,
Would you say that we're down to The Last of Us?
I mean, there's no limit to how many there can be.
Dudley.
You can have 100 of them.
Would you say
but
that me and you together are us?
Yes.
Okay. Are there any other in this room?
No.
Then we must be The Last of Us.
No.
2.
So how long have you been working on that bit?
Not that long.
Probably at least 2 days, I would think.
No. I think I workshopped it momentarily, but that was it.
Anyway, I bought The Last of Us 2.
Oh, good for you.
Uh-huh.
I didn't buy it. Who else bought it?
Ham bought it.
Okay, so you saw Ham bought it. I will buy The Last of Us 2.
Yes.
Okay.
It is also...
I thought you already owned The Last of Us.
Actually, I own 2 copies of The Last of Us.
So you own...
No, actually, I only own 1. I borrowed the original one for PlayStation 3 from
I
Ham.
understand now. You own The Last of Us 2.
The game is called Last of Us and 2. It's the number 2. It's
The
not
Last of Us and
TOO. It's TWO.
So it's us plus 2.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to move on and talk about this game while you be dumb.
What game?
The Last of Us 2.
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about.
Okay, well, I'm going to go on.
That game's been out for a long time.
This is a sequel. It's called Last of Us 2.
So it's Last of Us. TOO.
Mm-hmm. No. The Last of Us. And actually, it's
so
Roman numeral 2.
Do you play as other characters other than the original 2?
Yes.
There's 2 new characters. Is it happening at the same time as the first one?
No.
So this is as well.
It's just sequel.
The Last of Us as well.
It's the second one.
I don't understand.
Because you're never going to.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to move on.
This is a video game?
Yes. It's a video game you should have played.
I think I might have touched it a little bit.
You did? Yeah, I don't think you really did. Because if you did, you would have played the whole thing, because it's a good game.
I don't really care for zombies.
Well, it's not really about the zombies.
It isn't?
It's the zombies are the context.
Okay.
The story.
So
is
everyone else
that.
is a zombie.
No.
And we're just the 2 of us.
No, there is a society.
That's like The Last of Us.
Okay. Let me explain this to you.
Okay.
Say there are 100 people total. Okay. You lose one of them. Now there are 99. Those are the Last of Us. There's still a lot of them.
I don't know why you would say that.
They're still the Last of Us.
I think if I were with a 99 out of 100 people, I would say, this is us.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if it was down to, say, 2 of us out of 100, I'd say, this is the Last of Us.
Uh-huh. Well, it kind of plays into the theme of the first game is, it's the 2 versus everybody else. So the Last of Us is them, and that's what the story is going.
Who's them?
Joel and Ellie are the characters. Yes.
Okay.
From the first game, yes.
Okay.
Now, the second game you're playing...
There's a second game?
God damn it. All right. We don't have time for this.
When did these come out?
Okay, you're going to stop talking while I actually give my opinion of this game while you just sit there like an idiot. Anyway, The Last of Us 2, this time around you're playing, it's set 4 years later, and you're playing Ellie, who's the girl from the first game. She was, I think, 14 in the first one. Now she's, I guess, 18. I don't want to give away a lot about the game, because it's anyone who probably currently playing or about to play it, they will, I don't want to spoil anything. But so far I'm really liking it. I'm probably 6 hours into it. More than 6 hours. Mm-hmm. I'm probably 6-7 hours into it.
Would you say greater than?
Greater than
or
5.
Than
I would say greater than 6 hours.
Would you say greater than or less than the previous of us?
I don't understand the question at all. I'm going to move on. But I want to talk about the thing. The game is gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's a good-looking game. The last one was a good-looking game. Mm-hmm. And this one is even more so. And the one thing I really like, and it's a game by Naughty Dogs. Mm-hmm. I don't know if is it plural? Naughty. I think it is plural.
It's probably Naughty Dogs as well.
No. It's just Naughty Dogs.
The last of Naughty Dogs.
No. Okay. Their attention to detail, at least in the games I've played that they've made, and I've only played Last of Us and
Last of Us 2.
And Last of Us 2 and Uncharted 4. But their attention to detail is pretty remarkable.
Okay.
Yeah, like the environments they create in this game are really good, and there's a lot of exploration elements, and that's the way the last game was is that way too.
Oh, The Last of Us 2?
Yes, The Last of Us 2 had an exploration, and but it's different than like Fallout or the Bethesda games. There's just junk everywhere, right?
Yeah.
And you know, particularly Fallout 4, the junk actually had uses, but
yeah.
So there's just crap everywhere. Where this one it's not really like that. It looks like there's junk here, but you don't have to sift through, 100 cans just to find a little thing you're looking for. It's more of a find the little spots that you can find something, and then it'll be like, oh, open this drawer, and you grab the item, or if it's sitting out in the open, you can grab it. And so I kind of like it because it's less junky. And it's like sifting through random crap. And because you're only looking for specific resources to make whatever upgrades you want, it only shows you those. So I kind of like it, but I like the way the exploration works. And the controls, they're really good at making the controls feel natural.
Okay.
So, like, I felt like as soon as I haven't played the last one, The Last of Us.
The Last of Us
in several years.
The Last of Us.
A couple years. I can't remember when I played it. It's been a couple years. But this one I started out, it felt just like I just jumped right in. The controls felt like the way they should be. Mm-hmm. And it always kind of impressed me that they're able to do that and make it feel like, oh, this is the button. Mm-hmm. And it's not like it's just standard buttons.
It's intuitive, yeah.
Yeah, it's just intuitive. And the buttons, you get
natural.
Yeah, I feel like... Okay. Now you're just mocking me.
No, I'm not. I'm being helpful.
Uh-huh.
I just want to understand, Dudley.
Uh-huh.
And I want you to vocalize your experience.
I like this game.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
It's a gorgeous game. And
what's it called again?
The Last of Us 2. Now, I want to talk about something. The reviews on this game. I haven't read any, but I've seen some scores.
There are reviews.
So the Metacritic...
I didn't read them.
Metacritic has some interesting numbers.
Yeah.
Obviously skewed and faked. Not faked. They review bombed it, which is when people, a mass amount of people who are stupid and angry. All review a game even though they haven't actually played it.
Yeah,
and just to drive the score down.
Yeah.
So the critics have given it like a 95%, I think.
Yeah.
For The Last of Us 2, and the what's it called? Everyone else, not the critics.
The users.
The
user reviews.
The user review. Yeah. They. It's running at a 3.5 out of 10 or something.
Wow.
Which is not accurate because thousands of those reviews, like 5,000 of those reviews, happened the day it released, and this game is like a 25 plus hour game.
Yeah.
So there's no way, even factoring in if they got it early, that they could have played through the game in the time that they would have been able to. So it's just bullshit. And the reasoning is, or at least it's because people are pissed that the main character is a lesbian, or they made the character from the last game into a lesbian in this one, and those people are dumb. Yeah. Not the lesbians. The people who are mad about it
because they're mad about lesbians.
Yeah.
You think it's because they feel like they're threatened by lesbians?
Probably.
Because you're like, but they won't sleep with me.
Yeah, and I just want to I have one phrase, and I wrote it down here in my notes.
Yeah.
For those people. Let's see. If you are mad about Ellie being a lesbian and the main character, go fuck yourself.
Because you're probably the only one who
because no one else will. Yeah, because it's stupid.
It's stupid.
It's just stupid.
I know.
The game so far is really good. If you like the first one,
for getting angry about shit like that, I don't understand it.
Yeah. Well, and it doesn't make sense. If you're mad that it's a female protagonist, look at all the games that have it.
Yeah.
I mean, there've been games back to like what the
90s?
Metroid,
I mean,
Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
There's tons of games where a female is the main character that no one was pissed about in the 90s. You're just stupid.
Yeah.
And you're just an internet troll that no one cares about. Anyway,
suddenly feeling threatened for no reason.
Yeah, for no reason. The game is great so far.
Yeah.
I'll be playing it for a little while and try to get through it as quickly as possible because I've been having fun.
And what's weird? We mentioned Metroid.
Uh-huh.
And at first, when I first played Metroid, I didn't realize Samus was a one.
Yeah.
But when I found out, I didn't care.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, cool.
Well, I found out pretty quickly because I died.
Oh,
and when you die, you explode. The suit flows
off,
and you can see. Well, in the original one, it was green hair. But,
but I never had a moment where like, well, she's not like me. I'm like, I can't do anything she does. Why would I think she's like me?
I mean, I am a person who can sympathize with other people and other characters that are not like me.
Yeah, exactly. I just never understood why you would be angry about it. She's awesome. But she's a badass. Why would I care?
And honestly, I don't want a game where a character's just like me.
That sounds really boring.
It's boring. I don't care. I've lived that life. I don't want to play a game with it.
Doritos today.
Yeah, exactly.
Press A to eat Doritos. This is me being you.
I know.
I don't eat that many Doritos.
I eat a lot of Doritos.
You eat an alarming amount of Doritos.
Well, it's not my fault they don't make the bags big enough.
Okay.
I will eat a half a bag and a full bag, a family-sized bag in one sitting, and that's being restrained.
I think it is. I think
it is.
I don't think so.
It is. I want to eat the whole bag.
If you eat the whole bag, eat almost the whole bag in one sitting.
Not almost. I eat half.
But if you eat the whole bag in 2 sittings, that is not restraint.
That is restraint because
restraint is eating a handful.
Restraint would be not restraint would be eating the whole bag in one sitting. Because I really want to do that every time I eat a bag.
Yeah,
open a bag, and sometimes I just eat a sandwich.
Half a bag, throw it away, and then you wait for the next bag.
No, I eat the whole bag.
I don't understand.
I will eat the whole bag.
Okay.
I don't throw anything away.
You have a problem.
Yeah.
Sir.
That's why I tell Jess not to buy them for me.
Did you just say, I sometimes make a sandwich just to eat Doritos?
Yes, I was just going to say that.
Sir, you have a problem.
Sometimes go, I really want some Doritos.
I always think about...
But I don't want to eat the whole bag, so I'll eat a sandwich with it, so I won't eat the whole bag.
Yeah. I mean, I like Doritos. I don't go crazy to get them.
Cool Ranch Doritos are my favorite.
Yeah. Now, you remember when they did the extra ranch, Cool Ranch? When I think about you, I think about those.
Those were the best.
Extra, whatever they were the best.
That's the
more ranch powder, Cool Ranch.
Yeah, it said I think with more flavor is what the bag said. Those were the best.
Yeah. It was like the bottom of the bag.
I just wish they were all like that all the time. see, those were almost like Okay, so my favorite ones are the ones you get and they're completely coated in the seasoning, whatever the powder is that's on them. I don't even know what they are. I just know I loved it. Mm-hmm. And when I get one of those, I put it aside and save it. So you get one.
You save it for last?
Oh, I do. Yeah. Oh.
This chip is for the last of us.
Yes. Exactly. You and I will be the last of us. Until I eat you, and then it'll just be me. The last of me. I save it for last. And now, normal bag, there might be one of those in every 10 or 15 chips, right? So you might get a handful, and there'll be one of those.
Yeah.
In the more bags, there was probably 3 or 4 of those in a handful.
Okay.
And that was really good for me.
Yeah.
They should just do that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on the subject of Doritos. I'm really annoyed at Taco Bell because they don't have the Cool Ranch Locos Tacos anymore. They still
have Locos Tacos.
They still have Doritos Locos Tacos, but they're nacho.
I just cannot imagine. I know you love them.
It was my favorite thing in Taco Bell.
I cannot imagine a Cool Ranch chip Dorito. A Cool Ranch Dorito taco shell tasting that good with taco stuff in it.
Did you never have?
I never had the regular Locos Taco.
It's not the regular. It's the nacho.
Yeah, the nacho one, which sounds good to me, but I've not had it.
I've not had those.
I mean, that's
because
exactly what you want with a taco. Nachos.
Not me. I want the Cool Ranch, and they were good.
I just don't believe that.
We have gone off on a huge tangent.
Yeah.
But
I want to talk about
Taco Bell, if you're listening.
They're not.
If you ever listen, bring back the Cool Ranch Locos Tacos, and I will eat you more often.
That sounded like a weird proposition.
It might be. Yeah. If they bring back Cool Ranch Doritos, Locos Tacos, it might be a proposition.
I've been playing a lot of Mountain Blade 2.
Yes.
Bannerlords.
Yeah.
I have made progress.
Mm-hmm.
I discovered that you can purchase workshops.
Yeah.
Which is useful for making money early on.
Workshop or shops?
Workshops.
Oh, okay, like a workshop.
Yes.
I don't know, a wood shop.
Yeah, exactly. Like it could be a workshop or
metalworks.
It could be a blacksmith. Yes.
Yeah.
It could be a winery.
Rope making.
It could be. I don't know if rope making is a thing, but wool. You can make wool linens.
You don't make wool.
Yeah, you take the wool and then you make it into
you grow
linens.
it on a sheep.
Yeah, I own a woolery. I guess is what you call it.
That's not what it's called.
I don't know what
it's
called.
It's called a sheepery.
Yeah, sheepery. I own a sheepery, and I also own a pottery.
Oh, a pottery.
A pottery. Because after doing a little research, I discovered that those could potentially be the most beneficial for the towns in the area that I'm kind of hanging out
that you frequent.
Yeah, I'm hoping that they have the resources available locally to make those profitable.
Uh-huh.
I haven't. It's been nice to have a little income coming in, but I haven't. I don't know if they're at their full potential or what the deal is. So I
gotta whip them into shape.
Yeah, so that's going well. I joined a kingdom.
A kingdom? Okay.
I am now part of a kingdom.
What's your status of the kingdom?
I think the title they gave me was senator. Because it's like there's
senator?
Yeah, there's a senate, and my clan, I am the representative of
So it's
clan.
a democracy?
No.
A republic?
It's an
my mistake.
It's an empire.
A republic.
It's an empire.
What? Do empires have senates?
Well, I mean, according to Star Wars, yes.
Well, okay, yeah. I guess you. That's a. Correct. Stop making a gesture like.
Yeah.
Look how smart I am.
You got
He's
it.
gesturing at me with his
That's
pen.
not the gesture. The gesture is you got it. Which is interesting because it's something new. I don't think was in the previous game. They have this thing where you can vote on policies within the kingdom. And it's a
senator does.
Yeah, as a senator does. Which is cool. I couldn't support a policy before the vote came up because I didn't have enough influence yet. But I'm working on that. But the kingdom is ruled by an empress.
Yeah.
I don't know her name. I cannot remember.
Well, that's real noble
part of the reason
of you.
I chose this kingdom to join because it's where I started.
Okay.
And I'm lazy.
You didn't want to trek to the next kingdom over.
You know, it's an empress. So in my mind, I thought, well, I don't think she's married. I could maybe get to the point where she might think me as a suitable suitor. And I will become an emperor. Lofty goals, maybe.
Yeah.
But you got to keep a dream. Anyway.
What? But here's the thing. Even if stop what you're doing. Stop making gestures.
I might have had some pineapple mimosas before this.
You're just like, yes, you may talk, and don't make the gesture. I'll talk when I want to talk.
No, this is go ahead.
Go ahead.
This is good.
I don't need your permission.
Give me more.
I don't need your permission. Anyway, that might be a lofty goal.
Yeah.
But even if the Empress gets married, you could just have the Emperor killed.
Yes.
And then you can take that place. Feel that void. It might make it easier.
Or I could kill them both and just take over.
The Empress would be sad. Yes. And you can console her.
This sounds weird. But yeah, the thing I want to get to.
It's called manipulation.
The thing I want to get to is that's gross.
It's a video game.
The thing I want to get to is that, I was all excited, I get to, gain favor from the Empress by, voting in favor of policies she wants to pass.
Yeah.
Awesome, I'm excited.
Oh, yeah.
And so, the first policy shows up and come vote.
Something to do with,
has 100% support.
Okay, yeah.
And so everyone's on board with it. So
not taxes.
So obviously I'm going to go along with that because I want the most people to be to gain favor with everyone involved. So I'm with y'all so that I can move up in the ranks of this kingdom and maybe gain a fiefdom of some kind.
Yeah, because that's your goal, right?
You
like a fiefdom.
Get me some taxes, man. Either that or a castle.
I want in
a
on
castle would be great. I would love a castle.
You're the brawn of a Mountain Blade,
exactly. I am the exact.
Give me a castle.
Just give me a castle. Why not?
I don't want to spoil it for you. That did not go well for Braun.
Shut up.
I don't think he ever got his castle.
I don't know, but shut up.
The policy. What policy did you help pass?
I can't remember the exact name of it, but it was something along the line of. But the policy read that we would regularly perform a ritual.
Good start.
To consolidate, to remind everyone that the Empress is divine. So basically, we passed a policy
to say she's God.
To say she is God.
That's always gone well in cultures, right?
It wasn't what I expected.
I mean,
I was a little put off by it, but at this point, I'm already committed to this kingdom. I already signed up. I said the oath. There was an oath and everything, and I swore that she was the true empress, the true ruler of the whatever.
You didn't know that.
I don't remember what all
you were
the
making her your god.
I didn't know that she was divine when I slid that oath. I guess that if that's true.
Good.
I guess it's good. I'm fighting for her if she's divine.
Let's take a look at history for a moment. Anytime some leader, we'll use that word, has said, "I am God," it's always gone well, right?
I mean, did it work for Xerxes? Did it work out for Xerxes?
Xerxes.
Yes.
I don't know who. I don't know this.
The ruler of. Oh crap! I've gone blank.
You brought it up. You gotta back it up, man. If you're gonna present some knowledge, lay it out.
I know the name of this, and I've gone blank.
I was thinking like,
It's the bad guy in 300.
Oh, yeah. It went real well for him.
Yeah.
Except for those 300 guys who did not agree with him, I think it went fine.
Yeah. What's funny is I got some, credit for not really doing anything. I joined the kingdom, and I left the, main city I was in, took, a few steps out of the castle, and then there was, this little red unit moving across the field, but it was a 0. The number's always how many soldiers are in the little army.
Yeah.
Right? How many
So there were no
guards,
soldiers.
That means there's no soldiers. I'm like, well, that's weird, and it's red, which makes me think they're an enemy.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, that's weird, and I kind of quickly hit my notes and said, I was like, are we at war with someone? Because all the people in the kingdom turned green.
So you're like, oh, there's some people over there. Let me check my history.
Yeah,
are we in
are
a battle?
we at war?
No, nothing
Turns
here.
out we are.
Oh, okay.
With a couple of these, not really kingdoms. They're weird little uprisings.
Bandits?
Yeah. Little bands of people. And I was like, oh, well, cool. I'm going to go take these people.
Yeah, because they have no soldiers.
They have no soldiers. And I'm like, I don't know what's going to happen when
How many soldiers do you have?
At this point, probably 48.
Oh, so more.
Yeah, I had...
More than 0.
Yes, I had 48 more than them.
Good.
So I rode up to them, and they're like, we're the true rulers of this land, not the emperor.
Oh.
We're the secret...
Oh.
And I'm like, oh...
The secret.
The secret rulers. Yeah, we're the emperors come and go, but we stand. And like, okay. So I was like, capture. And because I didn't know what was going to happen, I was like, I attack them? What's going to happen? I clicked the thing, and then I just captured them.
Yeah.
There was no fight.
No resistance.
They had nothing to fight with. So I took this guy and 2 other, I don't know what they were, but the other people.
Believers?
Yeah, his followers is Retenu. Is that the right word?
I don't know.
Retenu?
I think you're just making up a word right now.
You always think I'm just making up words.
Yeah,
I don't do that.
Yep. Yes, you do.
His Retenu. Retainer? I don't know how to pronounce that word. That's the word.
Returner?
Retainer. It's like retainer.
It's like, on retainer, like a lawyer.
Yeah, exactly.
His lawyer.
Exactly.
Is it his attorney?
Yeah, okay, that's it. This weird noble guy.
And his 2 attorneys.
His consigliere. His consigliere.
You're making up words
I'm
again.
not making up words. Anyway.
Counselors.
Counselors. I clicked from weird the Italian mob. Anyway, so I captured him and literally walked right back up to the city I came out of.
I'm like,
and
I got him.
And threw him in the dungeon. Got some influence for it. It was great. It's been good.
Yeah.
I had one workshop, and then I went and got another one. It's been great.
Yeah.
It's been great. It's offsetting the cost of my 50 some odd guys.
Yeah.
I also keep doing the same quest over and over again.
Well, why are you doing
Because it's early access, I assume. They haven't quite fleshed out
yeah.
all the quests.
Is that the part they haven't fleshed out?
One of the quests that pops up regularly, and it always sounds intriguing. I'm like, ooh. It's like a spy amongst us.
Yeah.
I'm like, ooh. There's always a tournament going on in town, and then people have come into town to do the tournament, and one of them is a spy.
Yeah.
So what you do is you go into town, you wander.
You fight everybody.
No, you don't fight everyone. You go into town, you wander around, talk to people, and
then
you find out traits about the person who's been asking weird questions, right? So you're like, who's been asking weird things? And you're like, oh, this guy had a sword. And then he had normal hair, so he wasn't bald. And he had no facial feature, markings or scars. And then you go look at the 4 people in town who are there for the tournament and look at them and figure out which one is the spy.
So you're playing match game.
In a way, yeah. And so then you go, you pick which one you think it is, and you fight them in a duel, and you beat them up, and if they're the right one, you get money.
And if they're the wrong one?
I messed up the first time and got the wrong one, because I only saw 3 of them. I didn't see the 4th guy. So I was like, well, this one matches closest, and so I beat him up and then got in trouble. And was marked for an outlaw for a minute. It went away. But, and so I was like, oh, I screwed up. And then after I did it again, I was like, oh, it's this guy. And I was like, that was fun. So I did it again. Oh, it's that guy again.
The same model.
And then I did it again.
It's always the same one.
Same 3 traits. Same guy.
So do you even ask anymore?
I can do it now. And if honestly, I think I could probably next time I do it, just go beat up that guy and be done with it. Because it's so far, out of the 4 times I've done it, it's been the same guy every time.
Same guy.
So I'm like, they haven't randomized the spin yet.
No.
But, so that's kind of funny. It's not a very good spy if you look like all the other spies.
Well, spies have a certain look.
Yeah. They look like that
That's
guy.
why they recruit them. And like, you have the right look, sir. You want to be a spy.
All right, well, let's move on.
Yes.
A new game I got this week, also, I think, technically in early access.
Yes, it is early access.
Hardspace Shipbreaker.
Yes. And I've played a little bit of this, too.
I like it a lot.
It's very intriguing. I'm still in the tutorial.
Tutorial.
I haven't got it very far into it because I got Last of Us 2.
It's just a little more complex, but it's basically you're a shipbreaker. You're in space. You owe $1 million. No, owe $1 billion. Sorry, you owe $1 billion.
Yes,
and you're just trying to for the opportunity
$1 billion with a B.
For your opportunity to be in space, and you're renting the equipment you use, and you're just flying out, and then you have
break
so much
down
time,
ships.
cutting up ships
with a laser.
Super relaxing, but also a little like tense sometimes because you got
because you're in space.
Yeah, you're in space, and you got to pay attention to your oxygen, and you got to pay attention to how much time you have light. And you have to pay attention to how much thruster you have.
Really? Light? I didn't know about the light.
Yeah, well, basically, that you have a timer where after they shut, you have shifts. You only can work for so long, and then they cut off the lights.
We don't tell you. We just turn the light off.
Yeah,
the light's off.
At least that's what the guy keeps telling me. So I haven't actually experienced it. Oh, but I like it a lot. I find myself going, I just want to go dismantle ships.
Yeah. If it wasn't for The Last of Us, I'd be playing it right now. I was intrigued by it, and I got a little bit into it.
You're going around cutting pieces off, and then certain pieces go into the barge, like valuable pieces.
Yes,
salvageable thing. Go into a barge. The other, like, just certain raw materials go into a... there's stuff you melt down and stuff you don't. So some stuff go into a furnace, and some parts just go into another bay that you swing
that does something.
And you have tethers that you use to pull things those directions, and there's all kinds of fun stuff. Where it gets really interesting and a little like, is you have to worry about pressurization. So, spaceships are pressurized. You have to have air inside.
Yeah.
So you're floating around in the void and the vacuum, and you go you have to get into the ship to turn off to depressurize it. You got to open the airlock and get in, and cycle the airlock and get inside and go turn off the airlock stuff. And that's all good as long as you remember to do it.
Because you don't.
No. Well, I have done fine. I have had no problems remembering to depressurize the ship. Now, I had depressurized the ship and was dismantling, and was halfway through dismantling. All of it, like a bunch of it was gone already. And then I go up to the airlock. And I thought, okay, I need to cut the door of this airlock on. And I sliced it with my laser, and it went pop, and a bunch of air started rushing out because the airlock was still pressurized.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh no! I thought it was just going to be like, and be done. No, it exploded.
Yeah.
It blew up. That whole side of the ship took out the whole section of the ship. It also blew out the opposite across the corridor I was in. It blew out the other side of the wall. So suddenly I'm surrounded by debris, and I was just like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "Whoa!"
Yeah.
It was alarming.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to get into more difficult ships where there are like parts that you pull off and they're still electrified.
Yeah.
And they'll shock you. And I hit something, and it I don't know what it was. I just was like trying to pull something out, and it banged it or something, and it went boom, and it blew off a part of the ship. And I was like, "Oh shit!" Like stuff like that. There are like, hazardous materials, as it were, in these ships that like to go boom. But I like it. I find myself just like, I want to go dismantle a ship, and I want to completely dismantle. I found myself. Like, even like at the cost of like me going out cost me so much money, and I'm not going to gather enough resources to finish up this ship to make up enough what I renting the equipment cost.
Yeah.
And so I was like, but I still did it because I just wanted to I want to completely tear down this whole ship and ship it off. It's satisfying. I like it a lot. I want to play it a whole.
Yeah, I played a little bit. I was doing the tutorial in the. It is kind of nice because you can just be like, okay, I'm gonna slice it here, and it just cuts a hole, and you have to be aware of some kind of cut all the way through, and you have to be
You gotta be spatially aware in how you're lining up your lasers. And,
it's interesting.
It's super fun. I like it. And I was bouncing between it and Mountain Blade a lot. I was just going.
I did find myself getting a little disoriented because it's space and there is no up and down, and you can rotate and spin around and stuff. And so sometimes I get a little going, I'm at a weird angle and I have to rotate back up. Upright, air quotes there, because there is no upright, it's space.
There's no air either.
There's no air, that's true.
You only have to do void quotes.
Void
vacuum quotes.
Yeah, no air quotes, vacuum quotes.
What's weird is once you get the ship gets lighter as you tear pieces off.
Yeah.
And you have an explosion, and it starts turning it, and it starts drifting, so it's not upright compared to everything else. Or you bang into it too hard and it starts drifting over, and I'm like, oh, nope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's
an interesting game. It's pretty intriguing.
I like it. I think about playing it all the time.
Yeah, I'll probably try to play it some more.
It's really great.
Yeah, it's a good game.
Yeah.
Those are the only two things I've played this week.
That's not true.
What?
You played a little Rainbow Six with me and.
Oh, I did. I forgot about that. Yeah.
I only kind of remember it because I was a little wine drunk.
Yeah, you were drunk.
I was a little drunk.
Did
I do well?
No.
I thought I did well.
You did not.
I was having a good time, though.
You did not do well.
But I was having a good time.
Good time. Yes.
Yes. Does that mean
doing well.
Doing well and having a good time are the same thing.
Not connected.
No.
Not at all.
Felt like I was doing well and having a good time.
You might believe that, but you weren't.
I know I killed some people.
Yes, you did.
I did not kill any teammates.
That's true.
So I did well.
You did okay.
I killed 2 people on the other team at once.
That's something.
I was bang, 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 and
That's
2
good.
people dropped dead. It was good. I was top of the board of that round.
Yeah, I think that was the only one you were top of.
That's not the point.
The rest of us was just doing bad. Yeah, we played a couple hours of Rainbow Six the other night.
Yeah, it was fun.
Just because we were all free and we just it was me, you, Rob, and Ham.
Yeah.
Had a good time.
Yeah.
And then I had to go to sleep so I could get up and hurt myself in the morning.
Yeah. I also checked out. Steam has the demo thing going. It's the Steam Summer Game Festival. Basically, it's like a bunch of games to check out. A lot of them are on sale. Some of them are just demos. They have demos for it. And the 2 that caught my eye, I really haven't gotten far enough to kind of talk about them a whole lot, but the 2 I'm checking out is Secret Government, which is kind of like a Crusader Kings level view of the world, where you're like some kind of underground secret organization that's secretly trying to rule the world, which sounds fun and interesting. I'm still kind of tipping my toes in there. I don't know if I care for the mechanics, but I'm checking it out. And also checking out another one called Starmancer, where you play like a ship's AI making clones off of stored memories for your people and trying to survive in space. So I just started checking that one out today.
Yeah, that one was pretty. I saw you playing. I was like, cool. What are you playing? This looks nice.
Yeah, they both look cool. And, so if you want to check them out, go look at the Summer Game Festival going on Steam right now, and you can download the free demos and check them out.
How long is that going for?
I do not know.
I assume it's like a month or something, or a couple weeks.
Usually
those things like a week or two. So it might be over by the time this show airs.
I don't think so, but I don't know.
Anything else?
No, that's about it.
Okay, well, we have a few things to talk about in news in the last few minutes.
Yeah.
The big things this week, they announced Star Wars Squadron from EA Motives.
I'm actually really excited about this game.
Yeah, it's a space, a Star Wars flight game.
Yeah, it's like a flight sim.
And the thing you're excited about is just supports VR.
I'm excited about the game to begin with. Like I was excited about just any kind of a.
It has single player and multiplayer.
Yeah.
And that's what I didn't know at first. I thought it was just a multiplayer game, but no, it's a single player and a multiplayer game.
And you play on depending on which you can choose a character, and you play Empire or the Rebels.
Yeah, but in the single player campaign, you bounce back and forth. You create two characters, one for each side, and it hops between the two as we progress through the story. And it's set after the Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
After the Death Star is blown up again.
After the second one.
But yeah, so there's a single player campaign where you play on both sides, and then the Rebels and Empire.
Yeah, you're fighting off what's left of the Empire. Thing.
There are 8 ships to select from, and then there's also a 5v5 multiplayer.
Yeah.
Which sounds pretty fun.
Yeah,
it'd be like playing Rainbow Six except we're on spaceships.
Yeah. I'm excited because it has VR support. Yeah, you were about to say that.
I did that earlier. I did say it.
And so I was
for
excited
the whole game.
So I was excited for the game anyway, but then it was like, oh, it's got VR support. That's gonna make it really good.
Yeah.
I don't know which I would want more, like playing it in regular with flight controls, or playing it with just the VR controls.
You should set it up for both.
Having done like EVE Online with the flight control, it's doable. It's a little difficult.
Yeah.
You gotta really know your control layout.
Well, learn your control.
And
this is a good time to start learning.
You know how many buttons are on those things?
You gotta start learning. You got a couple months.
Yeah.
It's not out till October 2nd.
I know.
So start learning your control. Learn by doing, Daniel.
Yeah, a few days before our birthday.
Yeah. So look out for that. Tomorrow, Monday, when this comes out, Monday morning, we'll have a new Smash Brothers Ultimate character reveal.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're revealing it on Monday morning. So after you've listened to this show, go check that out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it'll be. Mm-hmm. I'm sure it'll be like another Fire Emblem character or something.
Yeah.
They've done a few of those.
You're not cynical, are you?
I don't play Fire Emblem, so that's fine. I don't even own the game, so what do I care?
You don't?
No. I always just play Robert's copy.
Yeah, I own a copy.
Oh, you have a copy. So I just play y'all's copy.
I have not unlocked anything because I haven't played that.
Yeah, I just play on y'all's.
Mm-hmm.
In some bad news, Cyberpunk 2077 has been delayed again to November 19th.
A couple of months? Yeah.
So that's no bueno.
Yeah.
It'll be. They just need more time to refine, which is fine. Some good news. The Game of Thrones board game, aka the board Game of Thrones.
Yeah, as we call it.
Is coming to PC.
Mm-hmm.
So
I saw that.
There's a digital version of it coming out.
Yeah, it seems like a good place to play that.
Sometime in Q3 of this year.
You have to figure out the weird rules on.
I'm excited. I kind of want to give it a try, see how much it is, and maybe we convince some of our friends to get it and we can play it. So we own the game.
Yeah.
It's one of those that takes a long time.
Yeah.
It's hard to get people together for it. In the world of Pokemon, the new DLC came out for Sword and Shield.
That's what you're going to talk about?
Yes, that's what I'm talking about right now. And so it adds
you're burying the lead.
Yeah. So it came out last week, and it adds a whole bunch of new Pokemons. And the funny thing is, Pokemons can follow you now, and their speed is based on what Pokemon they are.
Uh-huh.
So the Slowpoke is really slow, and it's hilarious. It takes
as fun as this is, no one cares about this now, don't they?
What everyone cares about in the Pokemon world is that a new Pokemon Snap has been announced for the Switch.
I'm so excited.
I am too. I literally read the news and was like, oh, shit. But you were doing something else. Or no, you were in the bathroom, so I couldn't meet it. So I was like waiting for you to come out so I could go tell you. Yeah. Did you see the news? And very excited about that. Let's see. PAX West in Australia have been canceled.
Yeah.
And in their place, they're doing a PAX Online.
Yeah.
Which I'm kind of excited about.
I know. It's gonna be cool.
Be able to take part in that.
Yeah.
Will be cool. It's gonna be a week long.
Mm-hmm.
It's the 12th through the 20th of September.
Okay.
So check that out. They're sitting out information on it right now.
It's free.
It's free,
It's free.
It won't even cost anything, which is a nice advantage over going to a real convention because it typically costs us a lot of money.
Yeah.
other world, let's see, on the political side, 17 staff members of the Everything Board Games review website left the company because they refused to come out in support of Black Lives Matter.
Wow.
So they were dumb.
Yeah.
Not the people. The company.
The company was dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as we've stated in previous episodes, we support Black Lives Matter. And, in the same area of news, I saw an article that says the Wii U has lasted longer than the Confederate States of America. The Wii U, which is considered not successful, lasted from 2012 to 2017, so 5 years, where the Confederacy only lasts 4 years and a few months.
Yeah.
This show lasted longer than the Confederacy.
Did it?
Yes.
Nice.
We've outlived it a couple of months.
Yeah, awesome.
And we're still going.
Yeah. We haven't lost.
We haven't.
And we're not trying to enslave people.
No, not at all.
No.
So
we're better.
If you think that's your heritage,
go fuck yourself.
Exactly. You're on the wrong side of your. You're on the wrong side of history. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You're on the right side,
nope.
And people listening to your show has more heritage than you do.
Heritage in this show? I would. Yeah, sure.
And that's none. Just saying. That's none.
That's none.
Still more than you.
Yeah.
I just thought it was real funny that Wii U lasted longer than
a lot of things have.
Yeah, a lot of things. It's only 4 years. Yeah. Get over yourself.
Yeah.
Let's see. Did I have anything else? I think that was it.
No? That's it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. It's been a good week. I've been really enjoying. I bounced between Shipbreaker and Mountain Blade a lot. Yeah. I have trouble deciding which one I like playing.
I'm gonna say it's been an okay weekend.
Mostly because you hurt yourself.
I'm having a really good time because I've got a lot of game time in, and it's Father's Day weekend.
What are you
playing? I'm Last of Us 2. And
what else are you playing?
That's it. Just The Last of Us 2.
Then why did you say Last of Us 2?
Because that's the name of it. It's also Father's Day weekend. Yeah. And I am myself a father.
Yeah, happy Father's Day,
Dudley. Thank you. And I've spent a lot of time with our dad this last weekend, and that was nice. Mm-hmm. And then all that, the good side, and I also hurt myself. That's the downside. So I would say we net slightly positive.
You took your dad bod and you hurt the dad bod.
Yes. The dad bod hurts.
Well, don't hurt yourself like Dudley.
Yes.
Be safe. And,
don't recommend it.
Yeah, and please go to our website at dudanddan.com. And currently, DudDan will get you there, too.
Yes.
DudDan.com. And please like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you think. And we're going to keep doing this. So thank you very much for listening. I'm Dan May.
And I'm Dudley May. And this has been Dud and Dan.